Just take a seat, 'cause I'm taking that crown. Oh, I didn't know an intro was needed. I'm Phoenix, the shining star of the London drag scene. I've been called a prodigy many times. Not my words, baby, not my words.
Phoenix settles down at the nearest seat and admires the workroom. Before he can tell production to bring in the next queen, heavy footfalls are heard approaching.
I'm just here to water your heightsy, don't do hellos. I'm the edgy alternative queen of the Yorkshire Moors. My drag is very heavy, pulsing with raw nerve that these other queens just don't get.
Heathcliff nods. Phoenix welcomes him and says he digs the aesthetic. Heathcliff, surprised, asks if he's serious, and Phoenix says, yeah.
Phoenix is a very well-known mainstream queen from London, so I was pretty much gagged to find he digs my look. I came into this competition thinking I'd be fighting and causing drama every week. But if this is what all the other queens are like, I might put the bat away, for now.
Hello, this is the part where I take the crown?
Oh, a ball. On second thought, maybe the bat will be handy.
Hello, Drag Race fans. That's right, your favorite talking ball is finally on Drag Race and I'm ready to take over this workroom. I'm quite excited to meet the queens here. They both look fierce.
The queens welcome Wheatley with slight consternation. Wheatley introduces himself as an AI system and that he exists to take drag to the next level.
Baby, if that's the future of drag, just shoot me now.
The queens discuss what future of drag means as a new player approaches.
The refined gentleman of the railways arrives just on time to snatch the crown. Good day to you, fine audience. I'm Sir Topham Hatt. I'm rather more known around the industrial circles. But I've been doing drag for a very long time behind the scenes as well. I've even considered quitting my 6-digit salary job at some point or another to pursue drag full-time. It seems I am the only elder queen here. Must I mind these children as I compete for the crown?
The queens welcome Hatt warmly, and he thanks them. Wheatley asks him how long he's been doing drag. He replies he's been sneaking it into his schedule as a railway station manager for over 20 years. The queens gag. Phoenix says that clearly. He's been sneaking it in if his entrance look is any indicator.
Did that little boy just try to come for me this early in the season? Tut. We've GOT to teach these new queens some manners, I swear.
Wheatley tells Hatt to ignore Phoenix, and they move to their own table. Production tells them to prepare for the next queen.
This Phoenix is reaching for the stars.
Girl, prison honey.
My name's Aster Phoenix, and I'm San Francisco's rising star bringing you the opulence and excellence from across the pond.
The queens welcome Aster and tell him his drag is giving big money.
My entrance look is the least of these queens' worries. My runways will be some of the most sickening across any franchise. I may design beasts and all sorts of monsters in my day job. But in the world of drag, my designs are pure professional. Opulence. Why? Maximilian Pegasus, the host of Drag Race Toon World, told me I was a drag superstar at a local pageant. These hoes are not ready for Aster Phoenix.
The look is tea, alright. Aster is definitely someone I want on my team. I might need to ask him to use his full name during this competition, though.
Phoenix tells Heathcliff and Aster they should form an alliance. They both agree and ask Phoenix what they should call themselves. Phoenix says they'll be the Beatles because they beat their mugs 24/7 and that they will beat these other queens to be the top 3 of the season.
Oh, I love this idea. I can't stand cheap. Boring queens, and I'm glad to be surrounded by others who serve just about the same amount of cunt. That I do.
Heathcliff says he's surprised he's being invited into a clique and is about to explain why when production tells them to get ready for the next queen.
Oh, you're queens, all right. Just not a super queen.
Who says I'm not a super queen? Girl, look how blue you look, girl.
Greetings, UK. This is your new overlord, initiating the alien actress takeover. I'm taking the fight for the crown across the pond, and by the looks of the recent US cast, it appears I dodged a bullet. That group of queens is cutthroat, but this little cast poses just the right amount of challenge for me to prevail.
The queens welcome Megamind. Heathcliff asks if he's also an edgy queen. Megamind says that he views his drag as giving alien overlord with a hint of leather dominatrix. Aster says the look suits him. Megamind thanks him, but warns flattery won't save them from the alien actress taking over.
Alien actress is Rita Baga the guest judge.
Megamind is one to look out for. We both have grand concepts of drag. but I like to think mine is more solid, while his is a bit more built on delusion.
Time to get this drag show on the road.
Oh, it's Bendy. He's a classic sight in the dance and theatre scene.
How's it going, UK? It's Bendy. I think of myself as one of the forgotten, underrated stars of the rubber hose era that birthed icons like Mickey Mouse and Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Who is currently competing in Cartoon Drag Race Philippines? Much power to you, sister. Queens like us were left to collect dust in the attic after Mickey made his big break and monopolized the genre. That's why joining Drag Race UK is an important step for me out of his huge corporate shadow.
The queens welcome Bendy, and Bendy cheerfully greets back.
Bendy's anachronistic drag is a charming addition to our lineup. We can't all be cutting edgy fashion queens.
I think I'm gonna like this group a lot. There's a whole world of drag in this workroom.
I'm just here to make these bitches eat it.
Now that is a statement.
What's popping a K? Let me hear you scream. I'm here all the way from the Cookie Kingdom. I may be young, but this cookie-cutting queen is bopping and bashing her way to the top.
Roll Cake walks in with that big-ass hammer, and I'm just up here ducking and dodging. Don't you hit me, whore.
The queens welcome Roll Cake Cookie as Phoenix gives him the up and down and says he looks sickening. Roll Cake thanks him and says his drag is looking fierce as well. The two chatter much until a new queen walks into the workroom.
Moo Moo Milk, it does a body good, girl.
Well, it's about time the trade got here.
From a simple farm boy in Galar with aspirations of drag superstardom. I'm the gym leader of Turfield in Galar. I'm here to show these city queens what I'm capable of.
The queens warmly welcome Milo, who proceeds to give everyone a personal hug one by one.
Well now, you're a lot to love. I'm wondering if production is missing a pit crew member because those shoulders make Nina West look petite.
The queens turn as the room falls silent, and a strange queen glides silently into the workroom.
Why you all gagging? Good messieurs, yes, you are correct. They have brought me from across the sea to the seat of Drag's stunning throne, the Phantom of the Opera. After several attempts to audition for France, I have decided to redirect my efforts across the channel, and it seems my efforts are well spent this time. I'll deal with Miss Piggy after this season. I jest, of course.
The queens marvel at the Phantom's polished look, and Megamind says he will be the one to beat on the runways. The Phantom thanks Megamind and says if it's a dark-themed ball, the two of them will be the ones to look out for.
Really, I'm retired from the opera after the chandelier incident and falling out with my drag daughter. I've been living in the East End, making a new life for myself ever since.
Oh my God. The Phantom is an OG villain queen, and he just put the two of us on the same level. I think I might faint.
Open your windows, open your doors. The drag revolution is here.
Get the fuck out. Get out. That's motherfucking Spider-Punk in the building. Mama. And while he's not a look queen, he's definitely one of the drag activists.
I don't believe in entrance speeches, but let me fill you in on the gin. I'm the punk-rocking dragtivist of the Revolution, and we are about to be televised.
The queens are stunned to see one of the biggest names in the underground walk amongst them. Phoenix is shaking and waving his hands to get Spider-Punk's attention. He nods and moves to settle with Sir Hat and Wheatley.
I don't think I made a good first impression on him.
I don't want to conform to the expectation that I would settle with the young and restless crowd. Actually, Sir Hat was a mentor and inspiration way back for me, and Wheatley intrigues me greatly. I am far more interested in these queens than that quartet opposing, fawning twinks in the corner.
Honestly, the others are screaming at this guitar-toning hobo like he's RuPaul herself. As if they have the fashion and cutting-edge taste it takes to win a competition like this. If that's supposed to be one of the UK's strongest contenders, then mama, I'm not gagging. Okay, maybe I am from like, the smell. It's like, bitch, have you not bathed since Stonewall?
The queens all wonder if all queens have walked in. Spider-Punk says he doesn't believe all contenders for the crown have walked in, pointing ominously at the entrance.
Hello.
Hello, it's Mr. Bean. He's an infamous sight, that bloke, a real oddity of the scene, yet an undeniable veteran of UK drag.
Oh, Lord. We're walking children in nature with this one.
He's a bad seed on this earth.
Analysis gagged.
Hello, my name is Mr. Bean with an EAN.
The queens clamour and cheer as Mr. Bean walks in.
Mr. Bean is the kindest queen you will ever meet. He helped me out when I was new on the UK scene, and we still do shows together. When he walked in, it was like seeing one of my family walk in. I am excited to compete with him.
The 12 queens gather and discuss who they think could be the host. Mr. Bean says with him and Hat both competing, there is only one queen with the age, range and portfolio to be the host of Cartoon Drag Race UK. But before he could name the queen, the host himself walks in. Hello, 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 my glorious queens.
Kagamine Len walks through that motherfucking door, and wait, that's not Kagamine Len?